Hey, hello guys, and thank you so much for coming to another one of my videos. Today I'm actually going to go ahead and share all this wonderful information that we have for the Season 2 of Ace Arenas. Now, if you guys don't know, the game will be receiving a major upgrade overall. The graphics are going to be upgraded or going to be updated are gonna be updated. A lot of things are gonna be updated about the game, just because they want the game to be more, I guess, better in different scenarios. For example, they're gonna add the chatting system, which is one thing that we have been asking for a while. They're gonna change different things. The map is gonna change. The buffs are gonna change. The monsters in the jungle are gonna change. The abilities of the champions, they have something called relics. Let me just go ahead and see all of the or show you all of this information. So one of the things that there is gonna be included into the game are things called relic. That relic actually changes, or well, not completely changes. Like it gives a buff or it enhances one of your abilities. For Kadar, we have him as an example. I'll just go. Artifact will enhance the heroes of a fixed skill. The specific skill and effects will vary according to the different heroes. What you see here is that translated. It's just translated, so it may not make a lot of sense, but I already gave it a good read, so that I could try to understand it to my best, right? So the first ability that you see here is the Flying Dagger, which is the very common ability of Kadar. As you can see, nothing special. It's just flying forward. The way that the ability looks, it's a little bit different. It's very nice. It's better than just a normal. It could be just because of the skin, because I have seen that in the past. But this is what it has, or what it happens whenever you have the relic. Now I don't know if the relics you're gonna be having to earn it like talents, or you're gonna have to just or could pay for it, right? I'm not quite sure, but as you can see, it's a big ass buff because right here, Qatar, instead of throwing just one dagger, he's throwing three in different directions in a cone shape, I would say, and every one of these daggers is going to slow you down and is going to mark the target. So he is going to have two AoEs that are going to be able to debuff the targets so that he can use the ultimate. So overall, he'll be more effective. Now, I don't know if all those three daggers can hit the same target at the same time, just like for Sasha. But if he can do that, that's gonna be a lot of damage, because that one ability, it's very spammable every 3 seconds. I mean, you're gonna see those daggers everywhere. It's just gonna be crazy. So having those relics is gonna be a cool thing. As you read a little bit, like a little while ago, those are gonna be just different buffs to different abilities. I'm assuming that each one can only hold one relic. Now there are gonna be a lot of items that are gonna be added to the game. The numbers on them, they just look crazy. Like physical damage for plus 180, then the value of life plus 800. I'm assuming that's gonna be health. That's 800 health, and HP back. You get 120 back every 5 seconds. Oh, and it has a passive. Pugong is basic attacks. I already tried to read it several times, and that's what I assumed, so we're gonna go for that. So, basic attacks on target cause an additional damage. Damage is the value of a target method of strong 50%. I'm assuming that it's gonna be a damage based on something related to the enemy. It could be their attack. It could be like that. Now, Stalker. There you go. Stalker Dagger. For this one, physical attack with 210 freaking damage, and every 5 seconds you get life back 120. So that's gonna be pretty nice. Now the passive on it, basic attack will steal the target's attack power by 7%. It will be sustained by 5 seconds, which is the duration, and you can stack up to 5 layers. So that's gonna be 35% of the enemy's attack. Now each layer can only hold up to 100 points of attack damage. So you can stack it 5 times, so that will be a max of 500 damage if you're just stealing power from the baddest bitch out there. So that will be a thing. So other items that we're gonna be having, this one, it's a good item, especially if you have some attack speed, because you'll be able to proc the passive more often. Okay, for this one, physical attacks, the physical damage is gonna go up for 195, the HP 800, then it has a passive. Now, the 10% of the only passive, I don't know what that is, but the second thing is basics have 30% chance to reduce the target's movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds. So that's going to be very good, guys, especially with people who have a lot of mobility. You're going to be finally able to slow them down besides Royal Shield. So another item that we have, this one is going to be magical AP item. We're going to be having break the magic ring. The names are gonna change. Like the translation that we have, they always change. So the magic attack is gonna go up by 240. Like damn. Mana 250, mana regen every 5 seconds you gain 15 HP. Oh, you get health 800. Plus 5 life every 5 seconds. Blah blah blah. So you get all that. The passive, the skills to make target method strong reduction of 50% for 30 seconds. I have no idea what that is, but you can make your own assumptions, right? At the end, it'll just be assumptions, unless we can better understand it. So another item that we have is a winner medal. For this one, is gonna be magic attack 180, mana 250, mana regen 5 every 5 seconds you get 15, 500 HP, and you get 60 HP back every 5 seconds. So this one is pretty nice as well. It's giving a lot of mana and a lot of HP just for one item. It could be a good item for Bragdolor as well. Now, the only passive, killing a hero increase 30% strong method. What is this? Kill the hero, an increase of 30% strong method. So that will be your basic attack, yes? Your attack damage, I mean. 10 layers, half upon death. So they're gonna be permanent stacks. You may have up to 10, and if you die, you lose half. So that's gonna be a thing. Now, Witchcraft Scepter, magic attack is gonna go up to 70. The passive is the skills will curse curse effect. Okay, so skills will add curse. Reduce the target's 50%. That's nice. Attacking, reducing. So your abilities are gonna be reducing the attack speed of your enemy by 50%. That's nice. What if you just stack it with Lilith? Because Lilith has a second ability which reduces the attack speed of the enemy. So imagine having this item in her. It's just gonna be stupid. Like the attack reduction the enemy is gonna have could go 80. I don't remember the exact numbers. But yeah, we're just gonna move along. Oh, it has 10% movement speed, so that's gonna be a plus, guys. Night Shield. I'm assuming also, let me interrupt myself. I'm assuming also that this item will be added mainly to the 5v5, because that's where they have the more complex items. However, I do hope that most of these items, or some of them, will be added to the 3v3, and that let's just hope for that. So for Night Shield, you have physical attack. So you do have a physical and defensive item, which is very nice. You're gonna have a lot of HP, a lot of physical damage, and just good HP regen. It has a unique passive, gain 1 attack each 1 damage. Okay, so every time that you get attacked, you get a 1% increase in your movement speed and 2% in your damage. So you can stack up to 10 times, so that will be 10% movement speed and 20% attack damage. Now, this will be very good for Locke, because for Locke, every time that he gets attacked, he gets more defense, so that's going to be a good thing. Also, it could be a good thing for, what's his name? The Knight. I actually forgot the name of the Knight, but he taunts you. He just recently got updated, and he taunts you, and you have to fight him. His one, it's an AoE slash that heals him. Just Lucan, that's the name of that. He'll be also another good champion that can carry that, because he can just stack that very quick. So one thing that we're gonna be seeing is a nerf slash buff to Preeminence. So Preeminence is gonna go to 240 fucking attack, and it's going to reduce the cooldown of your abilities by 15%, having a critical rate of 18%. And the debuff is that it no longer has a 30% critical damage, but now has a unique passive that is as it reads, right? Your next basic attack is going to deal additional 100% of your physical attack as physical damage, right? Every time that you use an ability, you can proc this. The cooldown on it, on the like on the passive itself, it's 1 second. For Trollbane and for Power of the Gods and Synergy Blade, it's actually 3 seconds. So this one you can use it in between those combos. It's just very, very nice. It'll help a lot of champions that can combo very well include that additional damage so that they can pump up that combo. Like it'll be more effective overall. So with this, that's gonna be the last item that will be sharing with you guys. For the next one, I'm actually excited about something else. I think this is gonna be all that I will talk to you about today, guys. It's gonna be mainly the items that are gonna be added to the game, and also the changes that are gonna be implemented into the game. Now, one of the things that I did mention but I didn't cover is that they're gonna be adding the chat system. So that is gonna be very, very good, guys. It's a thing that a lot of people have been waiting for, and it's gonna be just amazing. Now the graphics are gonna be changing as well. They're gonna be competing to the best games, in my opinion. Sadly, a lot of people are gonna say, and probably right, that it's just ripping off other games, right? Other popular games out there. But yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, and a lot of games steal ideas from others, and I don't see a lot of original games out there. But I mean, what can I say, right? I don't play MOBAs a lot. I don't play many MOBAs. I only play this, and I like this game. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and do enjoy the rest of your night.